The Ship of Doom by M.A. Bennett, Chapter 8, 10th of April 1912 at 8 p.m. Once they were safely back in the time train, tucked under the tarpaulin with only the faint glow of the quartz crystal bars as a nightlight, there was nothing for it but to go to sleep. And of course, the children found it impossible. For one thing, there was not much in the way of room in the time train, and although the benches made comfortable seats, they made poor beds. There were no bedclothes, so they had to sleep fully dressed, which is a horribly uncomfortable and restricting thing to do. But of course, the biggest obstacle to sleep was wondering just what the morning would bring. It was somewhat nerve-wracking to be not just in a new place, but a new time. So they half sat, half lay, listening to the thrumming of the engines and talking sleepily. "What's that sound?" asked Luna. There was the faintest little regular tick, like the sound of a watch. "That's me," said Constantine. "It's my heart." Luna propped herself up on her elbow. "I thought it was a joke when you talk about your clockwork heart." "I thought so too, when my father first told me," he said, "but he was deadly serious." "What are you talking about?" asked Aidan from the driver's seat. Constantine said, "I told Fraulein Luna at the observatory I was bedridden until very recently. I was very ill. There was something wrong with my heart. My father brought a surgeon to my sickbed, and the surgeon put me to sleep and operated on me. When I woke up, I got better. It took a long time. I had to learn to move, then to stand, then to walk. My muscles had wasted. You see, it doesn't matter how many exercises you try to do in bed, they don't really work. But all I know is that before the operation, I couldn't do anything. Now, I can do anything that everyone else can do." He sat up straighter. "But the other thing that changed was that when I went to sleep, my heart did thumping thing, lop-dop, lop-dop. And since I woke up, it ticks." The three of them fell silent and listened. It was true. Constantine's chest ticked, just like a watch. "Can it really be clockwork?" asked Luna, fascinated. "Surely your father was making a joke." "Well, something happened to me," said Constantine. "Look." He began to unbutton his shirt. Luna felt uncomfortable with the situation. As an unchaperoned young lady in the company of two boys, it wouldn't have been considered proper for her to look at Constantine's chest. But of course, she was burning to see whatever was there, so she found a compromise by covering her own eyes and peeping through her fingers. Constantine had a livid scar running right down in his chest, in the middle of his ribs. Its red, puckered edges, raised up like a mountain ridge of scars, made a stark contrast to the pallor of his skin. "So now you know what the sound is. Does it trouble you?" "Not I," said Aidan. "I've got 6 sisters, and back in Ireland, we all shared a bed. It was noisier than Dublin, with 7 women under the covers." "And I have 4 brothers," said Constantine, "all soldiers." "So you were in a house full of women, and I was in a house full of men." "What about you, Dutch?" asked Aidan. "There's just me," said Luna. "No brothers or sisters." She was learning that being alone was perhaps overrated. They were companionably silent for a moment, all listening to the music of Constantine's heart. "I believe it," said Aidan, out of nowhere. "That there will be mechanical hearts in the future, I mean, not now." "Really?" said Luna doubtfully. "Of course," he said. "Machines are wonders. They can be as big as the turbines that drive this ship, big as a blue whale, I reckon, or they can be as small as the insides of a pocket watch. Those cogs are no bigger than a flea's hobnails, he yawned, making no attempt to cover his mouth. One day, they'll put a watch in a man's chest, all right, to keep his heart ticking along. But we are in the future now, said Luna, finding it, as she said this, incredible. Do you mean there will be such wonders in 1912? No, not yet, murmured Aidan drowsily. Then when? Asked Constantine, his voice thick with sleep. Oh, said Aidan briskly. Say 1969, the professor's time, when they have rockets to the moon and moving pictures and silver suits. Eventually, of course, they did sleep, dreaming of moon rockets and suits of silver, all supremely confident that tomorrow they would find the radio and take to the time train back home.